Okay, so this is my lounge that I've literally just started redoing. I'll take you round in just 1 second, but I think probably the most important thing about my lounge is this. This is made by Energini or something like that. It basically means that every single thing, aside from maybe like 1 or 2 lamps, is hooked up to this. So basically nothing's left on standby at any time, because frankly it costs a fortune in electricity with all my consoles if something's down. So you see where that green light is down here? That. So like everything runs through that, and then basically, boom, the whole room comes alive with that. It's just great. So I can turn them on and off individually or separately. So yeah, that's possibly the best thing about my lounge. Oh right, okay, so I don't know where to start. It's a bit dark in here. Let me put on another light. Like, this is separate. I was basically daisy chaining absolutely everything from that other thing over there. Hold on 1 second, let me turn this. It's like the most stupidly placed lamp ever, but it just gives it a little bit of extra. Okay, so where to start? Right, okay, so this is my, I'm gonna sit down. This is my gaming setup here. Right, okay, so I've got an LG 37-inch LED TV here, and then I've got my Samsung 40-inch. This is my chair, right? This is where I sit. I get optimum. I also have all the surround sound basically linked up to my chair. This is like the guest chair. So like if I have a friend come over, they sit here and can game here, and basically I've got a spare HDMI cable that runs all the way from there around the back to here, so we can plug in. At the moment we've got this really old Xbox 360 plugged into that, so that runs to that one there. That's also the one, if I ever want to use a VHS player, shut up, I know it has happened, all the cabling's for that over the other side, but basically everything is pretty much geared towards just me having the best view ever. So I basically, what I had to do was I had to get some Ethernet cables down from the loft, which come out down here behind here, and I didn't want to do that until I really had to, because I didn't want to uncable everything. So I waited basically until I got my next gen consoles, and then there was like a reason to do that. So I guess I should just like talk you through all my setup. I've got my Wii there. To be honest with you, it never ever gets used, like ever. I got a spare set of like Turtle Beach headset, which is linked to this TV here and that Xbox over there. I like knickknacks and also glowing stones that remind me of Indiana Jones. I also have a giant shiny panther thing that was £5 from TK Maxx, and a cat teapot. But yeah, I'm sure you're more interested in the games. Right, so I've got my PS4 here. I'm not really going to be using the camera, I don't think, all that much. I've got my Xbox One here. As you can see, everything comes out at the back. My drawers, which I had to go through. So it's all spare handset and audio visual cables. Anything smaller like weird smart adapters, shut up, and stuff like that. And also kind of like Rocksmith leads, all that kind of jazz, and old Connect. And then in here, this is all the kind of main important cables. So yeah, like Ethernet cables, HDMIs, power cables, anything to do with charging the controllers, stuff like that. What else we got? Spare Xbox charger thing. Some headsets in there, just like the cheap headsets there. That's like one of the new ones up there, the free one. So that's all in there. So that's all like really clean. I don't really have much under there actually. I did put a little light under here. See a little glowy light? Okay, so then in here, this is the most exciting new addition, is that I've got this thing. This thing wasn't here before. It doesn't really match, but I don't care. It's £5. So I've got all my controllers. None of these are dead. These all work, and they all link to different Xboxes. And then I've got my like game stick and like PlayStation, and some stuff is charging at the moment. So, but that's normally where they go. So here, this is what I like about it. So I'm going to start capturing more. So I've got this little place where my laptop can go, which is really good. Obviously we've got the Connect 2.0 up there, and my PS2. Now, shut up. I've got so many PS2 games, it's disturbing. And I like playing them, so shush. And that's where it's going to live. It's got like pride of place, basically. I need to fix this shelf because the shelf isn't actually designed for this. Look at my colour coordinated cabling. I'm such a nerd. What I did want to show you, if I can actually show, I don't know if I can. I want to show you the back of my audio visual receiver, basically. But I don't know if I can because all this is here. Hold on, let me just unplug it. Right, so I've got to fix this shelf, basically, because at the moment it's just sitting on top of the audio visual receiver. Right, it was actually from this whole setup here, but you know, you make do. So one of the biggest problems I had, obviously, is that most audio visual receivers are completely rubbish, and let me take it out. I only have like a few HDMI ins. So basically, this is what I've got at the moment. So Xbox One dedicated, PS4, and then I've basically got an HDMI switch, and then obviously all the other bits from the speakers and stuff. Right, let me put this back. Alright, go back. Right. So I basically had to get a switch for the other HDMIs. It's Totoro. Okay, so I'll probably explain. So I have a limited edition Fable 3 Xbox 360, which is like the best thing ever. I love this. I also have the matching controller because I'm a geek and I really, really like Fable. So this is my Xbox 360 debug. So if I'm reviewing stuff. Oh, these Triton 7.1 surround sound headsets. These are wicked. I really, really like these. So it comes with, so you take that, the battery goes here and there. And all the time you're using it, there's like a spare one in here. So you're like never without a battery. It's actually really clever, and it's all like magnetised, and you can change like the EQ on it, and yeah, it's just a really nice set of headphones. Yeah, and then I've got like my slim PS3, which has currently got a Mass Effect case on it. And then this is quite interesting. This is one of the original, like I'm talking from years and years and years ago, PS3 test machines. So, yeah, you can't really see it that well. Hold on. Aim some light at it. PS3 test machine, right? And you can tell it's the really, really old one because it's got all of the compact flash ports and all that jazz there, plus like 4 USB. So this bad boy will actually play PS2 games, which is amazing. Right, let me move that out of the way. So then, yeah, this is the switch that I had to get here. You can't really see it, it's terrible, not very bright. So it's made by a company called Neat. It's one of the highest rated ones on Amazon, and it's pretty cool. It also switches between them, but you can also sort of flick between them. There's like a tiny little remote control you can use as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, as you can see, I'm quite anal about labelling. Everything has to be labelled. Oh no, the stickers are coming off. Behind here, I guess I should probably, oh yeah, so then there's all my games. I've had to double space them. I just don't have enough space, really. It's just never going to work. So yeah, everything runs from here. I've got an infinite number of extension cables back here. But every single one is labelled what each thing is because, you know, and I tie them up nicely and neatly. And then I put these like fairy lights down, and it makes it really, really complicated to get anything out. But yeah. And then what else we got? Oh yeah, so there's like Day of the Tentacle, and I keep meaning to play these like Ripper. That's got Christopher Walken in it, and Return to Zorg, but I haven't got a machine that's actually old enough to run it. Yep. So yeah, oh yeah, I've got my Assassin's Creed little pickaxe with Tomahawk. Oh yeah, that's an Assassin's Creed thing as well. So yeah, then I have my giant chair, which is kind of like, it's like a 2-person chair, or if you're just really lazy like me, you just take over the whole thing. A little table in between, lazy boy chair. Then I've got my drum kit, which are my Roland TD12s, which are amazing. They're like the best thing ever. It's not plugged in yet because I haven't re-plugged it in. I've got to reattach. But this is great. So you can basically play in. Look at what an early adopter I am. This is an Arcos pocket video recorder. It is stupid and ridiculous and big. But I've got loads of songs on it, and I use it like a hard drive, and I just play from that. It's ridiculous. Early adopting sucks. yeah, and so you can basically feed in whatever tracks and music you want from here and then listen to them and mix it in with some headphones. Oh, these are cool. Look, I got these from a charity shop. Don't they look like something from like, I don't know, like an RAF pilot would wear? They're like turtle shells. They're really, really cool. They were like £4 or something. I was like, cool. I mean, to be honest with you, like the sound quality is pretty average. They're not great. They're really, really, really old. But yeah. Oh, and these are cool. Look, these are dipped sticks. So you can play quicker. So yeah, I'm just going to talk about drums for a minute. Let's not do that. And then yeah, so I had to build like I've got Cthulhu up there. I had to build like a whole thing. Some games. So I've got all my series, all this jazz, movies. I'm so old school. I have to have them. I like browsing. It's not the same on Netflix. It's not the same. And then yeah, so this is what I built yesterday, where I had to drill for my CDs. And shut up about the fact that I have CDs. I like browsing, okay? And I'm slightly, the reason the spots are all the ones that I've put onto iTunes so I can listen to them. So I've still got about half to go, which is fun. So yeah, that's my little, really quite small lounge that I've managed to cram. Actually, to be fair, this room is huge. After taking everything out of it, it's massive. But I just fill it up with lots of crap because I'm interested in lots of things. And it, yeah, it just tends to fill up really. So yeah, that's my lounge. That's what I do. It's where I spend most of my time. Yeah, just hanging out, playing some games. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed my tour. That was really lengthy and long. What's that? Things are falling off. What's going on? I think we're all right. But yeah. See, look, you can see me in the thing. I'm wearing an animal hat. Yeah, so in conclusion, it's really awesome and I'm going to enjoy this place a lot. The end.